Lightning strike!
Yes, this is what you heard in one of the code for Eudora in Mobile Legends Bang Bang. It's called the Lightning Strikes. In this video, I will show you what is lightning strikes. Lightning strike is an electric discharge between the atmosphere and the ground. Most originate in a cumulonimbus clouds and terminate on the ground called cloud-to-ground lightning. The lightning strikes is an event where a single lightning is a flash, which is a complex multi-stage process, some parts of which are not fully understood. Most CG flashes only strikes one physical location, referred to as termination. The primary conducting channel, the bright coursing that I seen is called a strike, is about 1 inch in diameter. Because of its extreme brilliance, it looks much larger to the human eye photographs. There are two versions. One is direct. The direct strike, the person is part of a flash channel. Enormous quantities of energy pass through the body very quickly, resulting in internal burns, organ damage, explosion of flesh and bone, and nervous system damage. Depending on the flash strength and access to medical service, it might be instantaneously fatal or cause permanent injury and impairment. Contact injury, an object that its person is touched by electrified by a strike. A side splash is also known as a branch of current jumping from a primary flash channel electrifying the person, and blast injuries that being thrown and suffering blunt force trauma from the shock wave and possible hearing damage from the thunder. The other is indirect, a ground current or step potential. Earth's surface charge rays towards the flash channel during discharge. Because the ground has high impedance, the current chooses a better conductor than a person's leg passing through the body. The near instantaneous rate of discharge causes a potential difference over distance which may amount to several thousand volts per linear foot. This phenomenon leads to more injuries and deaths than the above three combined. EMPs, the damage process from an electromagnetic pulses which may damage an artificial pacemaker or otherwise affect some normal biological process. Hallucination may be induced within 200 meters of a severe lightning storm, and the resultant is either explosion, fires, or accident. Also, lightning can cause destruction of vegetation. For example, trees are frequent conductors of lightning to the ground. Since sap is a relative poor conductor in electrical resistance, caused to be hit explosively into steam which blow off the bark outside the lightning spot. In following seasons, trees overgrow the damaged area and may cover it completely, leaving only the vertical scar. If the damage is severe, the trees may not able to recover and decay sets in, eventually killing the tree. In sparsely populated areas such as the Russian Far East and Siberia, lightning strikes are one of the most major cause of forest fires. The smoke and mist expelled by a very large forest can cause electric charge, starting additional fires many kilometers downwind. Another shattering of rocks. When water in fractured rocks are rapidly heated by lightning strike, the result steam explosion can cause rocks in disintegration, shift boulders. It may be a significant factor in erosion and tropical and subtropical mountains that have never been glaciated. Evidence of lightning strikes include erratic magnet. Also, lightnings may affect some of their telephones, modems, computers, other electronic devices, and so as radios. Because as harmful overcurrents can reach them to the phone jacks, Ethernet cable, or electric outlets, close strikes can also generate EMPs, especially during positive lightning discharge. On the amplitude modulated band, lightning strikes may cause interference too. You may hear some crackles and statics that will detect the lightning strike. Henceforth, the only way to be avoid is to make sure it is tune your radio when there's no lightning strikes. Before the thunderstorm and lightning, to prepare for this, remove dead or rotting trees and branches that could fall and cause injury or damage. Remember the 30-30 lightning safety. Go indoors after seeing lightning. You cannot count to 30 before hearing thunder. Stay indoors for 30 minutes after hearing the last clap of thunder. claps. For the thunderstorm, you have to postpone outdoor activities, get inside a home building or hardtop automobile, not a convertible. All thought you may be injured if lightning strikes your car. You are much safer inside a vehicle than outside. Remember, rubber sole suits and rubber tires provide no protection from lightning. However, the steel frame of a hardtop vehicle provide increased protection if you're not touching metal. Secure outdoor objects that could blow away or cause damage. Shutter windows and secure outside doors if shutter is not available. Close window blinds, shades, or curtains. Avoid showering or bathing. Plumber and bathroom fixtures can conduct electricity. Use a carded telephone only for emergencies. Cordless and cellular telephones are safe to use. Unplug appliances and other electrical appliances such as computers and turn off air cons. Power surges from lightning can cause serious damage if necessary. And use your battery operated NOAA weather radio or AM FM radio for updates from local officials. Note, make sure if there's no lightning strikes, you may get interference like this too. Avoid natural lightning rods such as tall, isolated tree in an open area, hilltops, open fields, the beach, or abode of the water. Isolated sheds or other structures in open areas. Anything metal. If you're in forest, take shelter in your low area under a thick growth of small trees. In an open area, go to a low place, such as a ravines or valley, to alert for flash floods. On open weathers, and immediately, if you're full, your hair stand on and about to strike your head from a lightning, squat low to the ground of the ball of your head, place your hands of your air and your head between your knees, make yourself the smallest target possible and minimize your contact on the ground. Do not lie to the ground. Call 911 for medical assistance ASAP. After thunderstorm, breathe. Do a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to then, if your heart has stopped, administer CPR. If the field team has a pulse and is breathing, seek for other possible injuries. Check for burns where the lightning enters. Also be aware to nervous system damage, broken bones, and loss of hearing and eyesight. In conclusion, lightning strikes is so very deadly that can cause
exterminating and destructive damage.
This is Sharwin Tanpienko of Tacloban File signing off.